Hello, everyone. Um, if you are listening to the podcast, please don't. You cannot see the fact that I am wearing a hat right now. But you don't have to leave which platform you are on while listening to the podcast. But I am saying that for the YouTube viewers, I am actually wearing a hat. I am recording video. Here's the thing. Just 2 days ago, my hair was a bit, nice. It was a bit short. It was quite short. Now, though, it is, let's just say, really short. Yes, I have some decorations in here. I did not put this in here. But for the podcast listeners, what I am describing what do you call this? A piece of paper with tape on it, which just says red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink, purple, black, brown, gray, white, oval, circle, oblong, rectangle, square, triangle, star, heart, and diamond. So that's the decor for this episode, and decor that the podcast listeners will not even see. So I will take off this hat, and please bear with me. Yeah, I for the podcast listeners, my hair is really short. There's also some cuts near the at the very front of my head. They just shaved off my bangs, if I even had any. So my hair is like this. And here's the thing. My haircut is still unknown to all of my classmates, except for the boys, actually. All 13 of my male classmates know that I have this haircut, but I think only 7 know that I look like this, but 13 know that I had a haircut. They just 6 of them don't know that I look like this. I'm actually really sorry to the people who are only listening. Please go to YouTube and just type the Discordancy podcast and listen, and also watch the sheer abomination of my hair. So today, this is a very improvised topic. I will talk about haircuts. So, as you can see, a new room, a new setup. I don't really have a setup. I just film where there's no people. As of now, Meaty is grounded because he apparently went to the beach with his friends without his parents' consent. So he got grounded and he cannot use his PC, and he is unable to get to be on this episode. So I'm doing another episode by myself. So just pretend that I have schizophrenia, so that it will be like, yeah. I did not invite any guests, by the way, because, well, yeah, I just don't want to invite any guests. It's either me and Meaty, or no episode. So, what is my opinion on haircuts? Well, my haircut is definitely really weird. I look like some sort of hard boiled egg, an eraser head, a potato. Is yeah. I had this haircut back in Friday, 2 days ago. As I record this, anyway. And yeah, it was me and four of my other classmates who had this haircut at the same day at the same barber shop. We improvised that. We improvised the fact that we had to get a haircut on on Friday. Even I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to go with them since I still have quite a lot of extra money to spend and get this haircut. So the ending was that me and four other of my classmates went to this barber shop that is in the depths of the city proper, on the city where I live. And yeah, at the end, I got this haircut and I arrived home at 7 in the evening. Uh, so, haircuts. Haircuts are really important if you want your hair to be as clean as possible. Sorry for the scratching, dear viewers. And if you are listening and you can hear this, I'm sorry too. Uh, Haircuts are that sort of thing where you don't want to do it, like you don't want to get a haircut since you're already like the very weird, very long hair that you have, but you need to do. This haircut is not even something that we had a choice on, you know? This was a mandatory requirement for our citizenship training program. It's an after school program that happens once every Tuesday. So it's going to be Tuesday. As you're seeing this, it will be yesterday. So once since it is already since it's going to be Tuesday soon as I record this, me and quite a lot of my classmates had this haircut is going to have a haircut like this in advance. So yeah, this is a mandatory requirement for our military training. Yes, we here in the Philippines, it is a mandatory requirement to be on a citizenship training program. You are going to train about what to do in the army, in the navy, I don't know. But it's the basics. It's what you are going to experience in this program. The things that are pretty basic but will give you an understanding of what is going to happen when you either voluntarily or mandatorily, or like you'll have to enlist in the army by default, like by requirement or by your parents' choice, and things like those. This haircut is what was the requirement for the citizenship training program, but not all are going to have this haircut because only the males are required to get a haircut like this. The females are only required to wear an apron for their very long or very short hair. I don't know. Uh, yeah. How long are we recording already? Oh, we've only been recording for 10 minutes. We should make this episode as long as possible, so I'm going to talk some more. Not really as long as possible, just 20 minutes is fine. Uh, I actually don't know what to say. Yeah, haircuts. I have had plenty of haircuts in the past. There was this there is this photo of me on Instagram that was taken back in, was it 7th of March 2022, where I had this weird haircut, I suppose. It was just shaved here on the sides. It was trimmed down a bit here, so it was like a bit here, and then there was this extension that was just there. And that extension, I just played with it. There was this time where I put it on this side, and sometimes I would spread it out. You will see it in some videos if you dig deep enough on my main channel, or on where you can find it. You can even dig deep on my Instagram. I've filmed quite a lot of videos, and there's this one post with 10 photos on it. Well, when we were in SM downtown premiere, when we just went there, and I took 10 photos, or quite more than that, and then posted 10 of them on Instagram, with the hair, with the half-assed mohawk, I suppose. uh, as I record this, tomorrow is going to be school day, because it's a Monday. I am doubting a bit if I should wear a hat to school, or just take it off and then just be ashamed, humiliated, or embarrassed for 15 minutes. And then in our classroom, we will look like some sort of egg trays. We will look like some eggs, some tips of a billiard stick, bowling balls, potatoes, eggs. If you were to put us in some sort in 6 by 2, so it's like 6 here at the top, 6 at the bottom, you get an egg tray. That's really weird joke. What else should I talk about? Honestly, this episode might be the most boring episode I have ever made, since the topic is improvised. There's no script, there's no questions, there's no guest. I didn't invite anyone. But, it is what it is. I have to be consistent in being as boring, or as being as depressed, or being as informative as possible. How long are we actually recording right now? Less than 15 minutes. Alright, we have 5 more minutes. So, I'll just set the timer here for a stopwatch for 5 minutes. All right. Okay. We only need 5 more minutes of this episode for it to be over, ready to be published. Everything. Yeah. So I'll go with a curveball and just go off the rails on the last 5 minutes of this episode and just see me or listen to me being some sort of immature human being, which I am. I am an immature piece of flesh, you know. These are my mother's reading glasses. Yep. Does it look good on me? I don't think so. I'll just take this off. Okay, we're still a minute in. The timer, the stopwatch is still a minute in. I will end this video if it goes to 5 minutes. I'm actually so sorry for this episode. You've waited 2 weeks for a very good episode, yet you get this. I don't know what else to talk about, honestly. This is just. I'm really sorry. You know, I'm very sorry. This iPhone case that's now been collecting dust over the past few months. This box is a year old, by the way. This was like purchased back in January 2022, or actually shipped here back in January 2022. Look at the box, it's so slim. Maybe I should put my microphone in here instead of this yellow box. You know, there's a circle here, and then there's something else here, and you don't have to use this box anymore. No. Oh, look at that. There's my name here. It says Termasuk iPhone 11 Dan Kabel USB-C ke Lightning. It's in Bahasa Malaysia. I don't know. Or Malay, I don't know. Okay, we're still 3 minutes into the timer, so please bear with me a bit here. Alright. Let's look at this. Let's learn some colors, also some shapes, and a piece of very valuable material. Red. R-E-D. Red. Orange. O-R-A-N-G-E. Orange. Yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W. Green. G-R-E-E-N. Blue. B-L-U-E. Pink. P-I-N-K. I've just realized I'm spelling these words out loud. Somebody is going to make a racial slur video that's just quite out of context where I spell a racial slur. I have these letters here, and if someone can just have the time to make me spell out the N-word, kudos to you, but also please don't, sue me or anything. Okay, we're now 4 minutes and 30 seconds in. Purple, black, brown, gray, spelled G-R-E-Y, not G-R-A-Y. White, oval, Okay, so now we're already in the shapes section. So oval, circle, oblong, which is just a stretch out circle, but that's what an oval is, right? All right, we're 5 minutes in. We're just gonna finish this oblong, rectangle, square, triangle, star, heart, and diamond. Thank you so much for listening and watching to this very, very boring episode. We will see you guys again, and I hope Meaty is not grounded anymore by this date, March 29th. Goodbye.